Editing video has to be one of the hardest parts when it comes to content creation. With the rate of content creators popping out right now, what really makes your video stand out among zillions of content on the internet is your video editing style. For many creators, it takes them hours, days, if not months to edit a single video. That is why I created a video editing workflow that can help you edit 10 times faster, so that way you can be consistent, because this is one thing that I struggled with the most when I started my content creation journey. In this video, I'm going to be helping you out so you don't go through what I went through, and that is why I'm going to be sharing with you my exact step-by-step process I use in editing my videos for YouTube and any other platform. I'm going to be sharing all of that with you later on in this video, because right now we're going to be talking about what part of video editing makes your work or your video stand out. First up, we have quality. Start by cleaning your lens. A dirty lens can instantly ruin the best footage. Honestly, I am telling you, no matter what camera or phone you're using, once your lens is dirty, your video is not going to come out great. It's just going to spoil everything. So make sure you clean your lens and combine it with good lighting and clear audio. With this alone, you've already lifted your video above the crowd. Second, we have test on videos. I'm talking about captions, titles. All these things are not just for decorations. They can guide the viewer's eyes, make your content engaging, and keep people watching even when the sound is off or the person can understand what you're saying. So just make sure you choose fonts and colors that fit your brand, and also make sure to keep it easy to read. Third, we have color grading. Colors tell a story all on their own. Warm tone feels inviting. Cool tones feel a bit dramatic. When you have a consistent color grading, it also gives your channel a recognizable look. Even a simple filter applied consistently can elevate your visual. So number 4, we have videos that tell a story. Every clip should lead somewhere. A beginning, a middle, and an end. Cut off the fluff and unnecessary pauses, except it's part of the video. Use B-rolls, overlays, anything that can just make your videos engaging. And also, music has a way of elevating your video and moving your narrative forward. It doesn't matter long or short form content. Even short form content can, have a mini story. Now, the last thing I'm going to talk about in this section for things you need to know to make your video stand out is your hook. You see how I started this video? Editing video has to be one of the hardest parts when it comes to content creation. That is a hook. Literally the first 5 seconds of your video, or maybe 10 seconds of your video, decides if someone is going to stay or leave. If you're still here up to now, that means I did a great job with my hook. Let me know down in the comments if you're still here up to now. Just say something like, I'm here, hello, or whatever. Let me know down in the comments, okay? That means I did a great job with my hook if you're still watching up to now. So this is something you can do to your video too, so that people don't just scroll away. You need to engage them with a nice hook so that they can stay. Just keep on teasing them about what's coming next, so they can stay and watch or wait for what's about to come. All right, so now you can copy my exact editing workflow that I use in editing all my videos. If you're using CapCut, CapCut is the app that I am using to edit my videos for now. So, this workflow can also be applied to other editing apps. Yes, because it's just simple, almost the same workflow. Anyways, the first thing that I do after shooting my video, after having my clips in my phone, I'm done shooting. First thing I do is import all of my clips into the CapCut app. And the first exact thing I do when my clips are imported is the cut and join, aka trimming. You can call it that too. So let's say you have your footage imported into your editing app. The first thing you want to do is to cut and join and trim out unnecessary pauses or all the things that are irrelevant in your videos. You need to go through your video from the beginning to the end, cut out things that doesn't matter, that is not supposed to be there. Because like I said before, cut out unnecessary pauses, because it can make your video feel a bit boring sometimes, except it is part of the video flow. It is part of the storytelling of your video. But if it's not, cut it out. Cut them out. Now, the second thing I do is adding text, because text has a way of making your video visually engaging. Like I said before, it just has a way of making people, watch and read. It keeps people's eyes all over the place and engaging. So after adding text, what I like to do is add animation, because animation tells a story. I don't know how to put it, but it just makes your text align better, because sometimes you want your text to come up or come down or appear sideways or anyhow you want it. It just makes your video, all those things, it's so easy to neglect them, but they are all visually engaging component. The third thing that I do after I have cut my video, add text and animation, the third thing I do is to adjust the videos. And by adjusting, I mean adding things like brightness, contrast, saturation, temperature, like refining the video's feel or filter or whatever that I feel make my video better. That stage is when I add that. The fourth one is sound and audio. When I'm watching my video or I'm editing my video, there are places I want to say, okay, there are some videos I don't add music to, but there are some places I'll be like, this video needs a background music, because guys, background music has a way of elevating your video in case of the times you take like all the silent pauses, for instance. I don't know if you can hear a little bit of song or music in the background, which is also very important. All these things might seem little, but it's so important. Also, sound effects, for instance, the pop sound, the click sound, and all of that, which are so important. Or for when your text appears, you go there, you add it, you align it better, you align it according to your text so that it can rhyme together. That way your video stands out and it's visually engaging. Now this next one is also one of my favorites. The fifth one, overlay. Overlay it every time. Overlay is just all about overlaying something on top of your video. It could be pictures, it could be videos, it could be whatever, by just, maybe for instance, you're talking about students going to school or people going to church. You can get a video, a non-copyrighted video of that online, and just overlay it on your video so that when you're talking about, oh, so the students have resumed and they're going to the school now, something like that, then that thing will be playing. The students going to school or in the school compound or playing around the school compound will just be overlaid on the video to show the viewers that, okay, this is exactly what you're talking about. And that makes more sense because the video now feels like a movie. It feels like you're narrating exactly. I don't know if you get it, but it's just crazy. And this is something you have to just use in your videos because it's so nice. Now the sixth one for me is adding video effects. Video effects are also one crazy aspect of video editing. It's so important. Video effects are wonderful. You can add colors, you can add I don't know, zoom your videos, guys, it's just crazy. A lot of effects. We have tons of effect that you can align properly with your video. So try that out if you're not trying it already. Now the last thing I do after adding all of these things is what I call the overall edit. The what? Overall edit. If you're watching up to this moment, please let me know down in the comment. Just type something like overall edit. Then I'll see you. All right, so now let's talk about overall edits, right? When I talk about overall edits, I'm talking about retouching your video. Yes, so the overall edit means going back and rechecking all of these things that I've talked about, if they properly, like, oh my god, making sure that everything aligns perfectly. It must not be perfect, nothing is perfect, but close to perfect. We can work with that. So making sure that everything aligns properly, the sound, the text, the overlay, cross-checking your work basically. So guys, this is basically my workflow when it comes to video editing, because having a system in place sort of makes it much easier and faster for you as a content creator. It makes it easy for you to pump out videos. Once you're in your editing app, you already know what next, and what next, which is basically everything you need. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're watching up to this moment, and if you've not liked, subscribe to this channel, please like this video, give it a thumbs up, which is so important. It helps me reach more people. And subscribe if you've not subscribed. What? You're watching me without subscribing? Please subscribe to this channel, okay? Also, I have a one-on-one course on video editing where I get to teach you how to edit your videos, just me and you, one-on-one. Yes, full details will be in the description box below, and I'll see you on the next one. For now, bye for now.